A rich chocolatey cake batter stirred with grated zucchini and semi-sweet chocolate chips? There's a reason why everyone loves this quick and easy recipe. How about a rich, moist chocolate zucchini loaf? Okay, here's the pitch. A simple dry mix, an easy wet mix, plus we're adding chocolate and zucchini. What? This loaf recipe will rock your snack regimen. It also makes for a very tasty dessert. Let's go. Let's begin by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. You'll need a 9 by 5 inch metal loaf pan. Give it a once over with cooking spray. Today I'm spraying with coconut oil. Here's this recipe's pro tip. Adding a strip of parchment paper across the center of the pan makes removing the baked loaf extra easy. Now that simple dry mix. 1 cup unbleached all-purpose flour, half a cup cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Whisk the dry mix together and set it to the side for a moment. Now that easy wet mix, let's grab a small bowl. Into it, place 4 tablespoons of butter plus a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. The butter and coconut oil for this recipe needs to be melted. Of course, you can use a microwave or do what I do. I like to go old school and I place the bowl over the oven vent on my vintage stove. When the butter and coconut oil melt, I'm stirring them together, then I give them a timeout, set them aside to cool off a bit. When they're cool, grab a medium-sized bowl. Add the cooled butter, 3/4 cup of firmly packed golden brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. 1 and 2, those eggs are at room temperature. We're gonna stir to combine, get that sugar dissolving. Spill the dry mix in with the wet, then use a spatula or wooden spoon to stir the batter together. It's kinda thick, so just keep stirring and work the wet and dry together. Now grab a zucchini. You're gonna need 2 cups of grated zucchini for the recipe. We found 1 medium-sized zucchini will yield the 2 cups needed for this recipe. We're gonna add the grated zucchini into the bowl along with some semi-sweet chocolate chips. I have 1 cup of chips, but I'm holding back some of those chips. I'll be back to that in a second. Stir the chocolate and zucchini in, then transfer the batter into the prepared pan. We're gonna smooth it out into an even layer in that loaf pan. Then you can top the loaf with a tiny handful of the remaining chocolate chips. Transfer your loaf into the oven. We're gonna bake for 15 minutes or until a cake tester comes away clean. Now, 15 and 30 to cool. Remove the loaf from the oven, giving it 15 minutes to cool in the pan on a wire rack. After that 15, we're gonna pull the loaf up and away from the pan and give it an additional 30 minutes to cool completely. Now we are ready to cut into it. 1/4 to 1/2 inch slices. Those chocolate chips are still kind of melty, but the cake itself is so moist and tender, you can almost see a few little flecks of that zucchini. Who knew chocolate and zucchini were an item? We did. That's why we posted the full recipe for you to try at weekendatthecottage.com. When you're visiting our website, please subscribe to it. Look for this video and tons more on our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it as well. And then finally, when a chocolate zucchini loaf looks this delicious, take a picture of it and post it on your favorite socials using hashtag weekendatthecottage when you do, on Pinterest, the Gram, and Facebook. Wait until you try this chocolate zucchini loaf. Wow, is it ever perfect? Enjoy. Yummy.